What is up, guys? This is Roar. We are back with another Skyrim stream finally. It's been a few days since I've played, but I'm actually very excited to play again, so we can tap in, we can get it going. We're about to do some Dawnguard missions. I've been kind of just putting it off. When I usually play Dawnguard, I usually just get Serana just so I can like team up with her and stuff, and then I usually never end up doing her missions. But yeah, I think it's appropriate that we finally get to come around doing the missions, so I think that'd be pretty cool to get those going. Dark as shit, but we can move our way up, and we actually have to go around because we can't go in here. And yes, I have Stormbreaker on my back. I'm gonna edit later. I just want to chill right now. Play some games for a little bit. My usual schedule.
Just this bit.
I don't like to spend all day editing. I'll hop in later.
Cannot die. I made someone a promise.
Stormbreaker. Why is this shit lit up? But what the fuck? Oh, that's not even them doing that. I don't know what the fuck caused that.
You did pretty good out there. I sense something.
God damn, this nigga strong as fuck.
These are some tough opponents. Keep your guard up. You just got the short end of the stick.
Is this sword causing that, or? Hold on. What the fuck did I get hit by that's causing that? What in the fuck? I got hit by some shit and it's been like that since.
I'll end this quickly. Done and done. What was that?
Hold on. Not sure why the whole screen is turning blue. It's weird. Alright. I don't know, it might be the Stormbreaker.
Waste of time.
Did it again. What is causing that? Hold on, I just murked that nigga and then it turns the screen blue. Why is it doing that? It's not bothering me, but it's like, why? I'm trying to figure out why. What is causing that to happen? I don't have any effects on, so why is it doing that? turn that off. Hold on.
Yo! Yo!
Alright, I guess, I don't know. I guess he was hitting me with some shit. I don't know. That was weird. Didn't do it that time. Favorite that. Fuck. There we go. Bitch, if you don't get the fuck up there.
What have you got? Come at me. That'll teach you.
Damn. Zombies!
I'm always up for a party.
God damn.
It's over. You're finished. Ashes to ashes.
You should have gone for the head.
What now? Right behind you.
What are you sitting down for?
Yeah, I'll be done in a minute. Thought we could use a potion or two. Lead on.
Take a left. I'll end this quickly. Accept your fate.
can't use my shout for some reason.
You won't defeat us. I'm not someone to try.
Here, courtyard.
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries. This used to lead to the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once. This was my mother's garden. Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait. Something's wrong with the moon dial here. Some of the crests are missing, and the dial is askew. I didn't even know the crests could be removed. Maybe my mother's trying to tell us something?
Love how there's just a fucking random enemy somewhere over there. Where are we at? We're in the courtyard. That's weird. God damn, it still shows an enemy on my screen that's like fucking 30 miles away. Whatever. Look, she's just somewhere over there, I don't know. We're gonna find the hidden moon dials. Haven't played this quest in a long ass time. So this is gonna be fun trying to find these. North Tower. Alright, there's one. I think there's one over here. In the water. I got two of them. Place.
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial. The moon dial definitely wasn't lying as the last time I saw it.
Bro, who is beefing with me? The fucking fight music is still playing. Alright, where the fuck are these other two at? I think it's like 2 or 3 more I gotta find. I could have swore there was one in the corner over here somewhere. Shit. It's been so long since I've done this mission. Is there one up here? Oh. Oh. So I'll open this real quick.
You're wide open. You let your guard down.
You cannot die. I made someone a promise.
Really not shit in here.
Your death will be quick.
All according to plan.
Ain't shit up in this motherfucker. Alright, there's one. Full moon. Oh, that was it.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in those tunnels before, but I'd bet they run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go. Ahem. My fellow traveling companion, doesn't this courtyard look nice? It's serene in a certain way, and uniquely beautiful, like a certain... maybe. Well, actually, yeah, the garden actually didn't age well. No, I wasn't talking about you. Well, I was.
You flirting with me? What the fuck, bitch?
Well, it's entirely possible.
What in
Now,
the fuck going
enough
on
of that.
here?
We got a job to do. Ahem.
Let's go.
Bitch, can I get the fuck out the way?
Well done, Serana. Nice. You really are as eloquent as an ice wraith. I'm glad you're here.
All right then.
I was like, nigga, what the fuck is she talking about? Alright, we are underground. Take that, take that.
I've never even seen this part of the castle before. Be careful. I don't know what might be around.
Oh. Close that. Okay.
Me.
Allow me to demonstrate.
You just got the short end of the stick.
Force! Handles me.
It's dark as fuck in this bitch. Hold up. Put that mage light back on. If I can find it. Candlelight.
Yeah.
Fireball, frost breath.
Where'd you come from?
What was that?
I'm always eager for a
God
challenge.
damn, that was loud. The fuck? Oh, they're up there.
Your movements are predictable. Yeah!
That's what was done. I know.
Yeah! Yeah!
Good night.
Continue my training. You won't win, you know that, right? This is but a taste of my power.
Too easy.
Enemy dispatched. Roll! Power slash!
Are you alright?
Yo, why the fuck is that so loud when it hits? Shit is like, god damn, son. Gotta go around anyway.
I fight on. Your strength fades. Accept your fate.
Where the fuck you come from?
This ends now.
Not very impressive. Stay close to me. We'll
I cast doubt aside long ago.
to my mother. Always smarter than I gave her credit for.
Oh well.
Look at this place. This has to be it. I knew she was deep into necromancy. I mean, she taught me everything I know. But I had no idea she had a setup like this. Look at all of this. She must have spent years collecting these components. And what's this thing? I'm not sure about this circle, but it's obviously something. Let's take a look around. There has to be something here that tells us where she's gone.
What exactly are we looking for?
My mother was meticulous about her research. If we find her research notes, there might be some hints in there.
Your mother maintained quite a laboratory.
I had no idea that her laboratory even existed. She had an alchemy setup in her drawing room, but nothing that even comes close to what's here.
What did she research?
Looking at the equipment and materials, it looks like she was trying to advance her necromancy.
To what end?
I don't know. Certainly not longevity. Kind of a waste of time for a vampire. I remember she used to keep a small journal. See if you can dig that up.
Fuck is this journal at? Gotta be something over here. Bingo. The fuck did she go? Oh.
Any luck yet?
Did your mother keep gargoyles here?
Not that I ever saw. My mother had a bit of a thing for magical constructs. Not what you're thinking. She just found them fascinating.
I found your mother's notes.
You did? Let me see.
What's this soul cairn that she mentions?
I only know what she told me. She had a theory about soul gems. That the souls inside of them don't just vanish when they're used. They end up in the soul cairn.
Why did she care where used souls went?
The soul cairn is home to very powerful beings. Necromancers send them souls and receive powers of their own in return. My mother spent a lot of time trying to contact them directly, to travel to the soul cairn itself.
If she made it there, we'll find her.
That circle in the center of the room is definitely some type of portal. If I'm reading this right, there's a formula here that should give us safe passage into the soul cairn.
What do we need?
A handful of soul gem shards, some finely ground bone meal, a good bit of purified void salts. Oh, damn it.
What's wrong?
We're also going to need a sample of her blood, which, if we could get that, we wouldn't even be trying to do this in the first place.
You share her blood.
Not bad. We'd better hope that it's good enough. Mistakes with these kinds of portals can be gruesome. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get started.
Are all of those ingredients here?
Oh, definitely. Mother would have plenty of those materials in her laboratory. You just need to find them.
Righty. Soul gem shards and ground bone meal. Purified void salts. Purified void salts. What's the bone meal? Got him. Fuck out the way.
Then the rest is up to me. Are you ready to go? I'm not entirely sure what this thing is going to do when I add my blood.
Can I ask you something first?
Of course. What is it?
What will you do if we find your mother?
I've been asking myself the same thing since we came back to the castle. She was so sure of what we did to my father. I couldn't help but go along with her. I never thought of the cost.
It sounds like she did everything for your sake.
Possibly. I guess even a vampire mother is still a mother. She worried about me, about all of us. But she wanted to get me as far away from my father as possible, before he really went over the edge.
We won't know until we find her.
Yes. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry. I just didn't expect anyone to care how I felt about her. Thank you. Are we ready then?
Let's get that portal open.
All right. Here goes. By the blood of my ancestors. She actually did it. Created a portal to the Soul Camp. Incredible.
Vigilance is key in the path to victory. Very well.
Incredible. Simply incredible.
Anything you can tell me about the Soul Cairn?
The Soul Cairn is a tiny sliver of oblivion, the realm of the Daedra. It's ruled by unseen beings known as the Ideal Masters.
Why was your mother so fascinated by it?
Honestly, I don't know. Necromancers are always interested in souls, though, so that probably has some kind of interest.
What exactly are the Ideal Masters?
Nobody really knows. As far as I've heard, no one's seen them, and returned to Tamriel to tell about it.
Then how are you sure they even exist?
I've read stories. Stories about fools that manage to communicate with them. You give the Ideal Masters souls, they give you powers to summon the undead. It's all very businesslike.
Fools? Why do you say that?
Because most of those stories end with the Ideal Masters duping the necromancers, who end up dead, or wishing they were dead. I'm ready when you are.
Alright, let's head down there.
Are you alright?
Oh, that's right.
That looked
Forgot
painful.
about that.
It was. What happened?
Now that I think about it, I should have expected that. Sorry. It's hard to describe. The Soul Cairn is, well, hungry, for a lack of a better word. It's trying to take your life essence as payment.
So there's no way in then?
There might be, but I don't think you're going to like it. Vampires aren't counted among the living. I could probably go through there without a problem.
Are you saying that I need to become a vampire?
Not your first choice, I'd guess.
There has to be another way.
Maybe. We could just pay the toll another way. It wants a soul, so we give it a soul. Yours.
Wouldn't that kill me?
My mother taught me a trick or two. I could partially soul trap you and offer that gem to the Ideal Masters. That might be enough to satisfy them. It would make you a bit weaker when we travel through the Soul Cairn, but we might be able to fix that once we're inside. Maybe.
Well, goddamn.
Those are my only options?
I'm sorry. I wish I knew a better way. Something that would be easier for you. Just know that, whatever path you choose, I won't think any less of you. Sometimes, things just have to be done. I know that better than anybody. Using that spell again? Someone's been raiding the dusty section of the college library, haven't they?
Soul trap me. I won't feel right as a vampire.
Are you sure? I'm willing to do it, but you need to think it through. You'll remain mortal, but you'll find yourself weakened within the Soul Cairn.
I'm ready.
I know this is difficult for you. I hope you trust me. I'd never do anything that could hurt you.
I trust you completely.
Thank you. Let's not waste any more time then. I promise to make this as painless as possible. Hold still.
Alright, so I just gave her my soul. Partially. Very fun to hit inside. Beyond death.
Damn Akaviri shaman. How could I know it would trap my soul?
The smell here. I frankly thought it wouldn't smell like anything. But looks like we'll be dealing with the smell of rot while we're here. Lovely. If she really is here, I wonder how my mother managed to deal with it. How do you manage to deal with it then? Me? I smell like nightshade and snowberries. Oh, you know what? You should be talking.
What do you mean?
I have a heightened sense of smell, you know. If you think you smell like blossoms after frolicking in a fetid cave, you are sorely mistaken. But, hey, you're actually not too bad. For a well-groomed bear. Porker face. Well, that is just not true anymore. We're being awfully carefree, aren't we? I mean, we're being trapped in a realm of oblivion with no guaranteed return. Nice. Just have fun. Have someone who can help me forget about all the prophecies, Elder Scrolls, betrayals, and this awful God's cursed reek. About all of this, even for a brief moment. I'm starting to like you, okay? You're growing on me. And what I said is true, though I definitely wouldn't want to end up here for all eternity. We got a job to do. Let's find my mother and find a way out of here.
I'm making eye contact, looking down, making eye contact, looking down, making eye contact, looking down.
Did you know I visited elsewhere once?
Yo, I'm fucking sitting here and I'm like, yo,
Why can't I just die?
it's hard to just look straight ahead, okay? Doesn't make it any easier when you have an ultra wide monitor too. It shows you everything.
No hesitation.
I miss the warm sunshine, green grass, blue skies. I miss being... You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Ooh, Arvak. Forgot about him.
Calm down. Who's Arvak?
Look at this
Arvak,
fucking...
my horse. We came to this horrible place
fucking
together.
skeleton behind me.
We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you.
How can I help him?
Arvak!
Why did my character
Arvak!
get so pissed off?
Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Fuck out of here. You fucking whack job. Alright, we need to find her mother. This place is so fucking huge too, it's ridiculous. God damn, the burial. Oh my god, I forgot all about all this. Oh, that's far. The Obsidian Hall, the keep. Good God Almighty. I mean, you know, we could just go straight there, you know, but we're gonna walk. We're gonna walk.
The clouds, the sky, it's all wrong. Everything's wrong.
The clouds.
Hey, Tarvac!
It's all wrong. Everything's wrong.
Where you going, fucker? I'm gonna follow this guy. And he disappeared. The fuck? Oh, I guess he disappears here for a reason. Oh, he got bodied.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones.
What's the matter with you?
Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
Yes, you do.
So that's how you got here.
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. Oh, people would track me down just to see what I had for sale.
Got anything left?
Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here.
There must be something you want.
I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart.
Fair enough. What do you have?
Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks. You still got it, Morgan. A salesman even beyond the...
There's a way to get inside of these buildings. I just forgot how to. It's a teleporter or something nearby. Oh, I think I'm gonna sit back there. Is it? No? It's weird.
Beware the dragon Dunavir, destroyer of souls and harbinger of the fallen.
Dawnguard. Cornelius basement. Let's see what we working with here, motherfuckers. What the fuck is that? I totally missed. Animation on that thing was kind of fucked up. I don't remember this being a spot.
Die!
What in the fuck?
Bruce,
I'm gonna kill your ass. What the fuck?
Bruce,
Oh shit, what the fuck, nigga? I can't do shit, I keep staggering your stupid ass, huh? Damn! You gotta be fucking kidding me. The fuck was that? Jesus Christ. Get him the fuck out of here. Get him the fuck out of here. I was not expecting all that. Good lord. Alright, we're gonna keep moving this way. What the fuck is that flying around over there? Wonder why these teleporters are not working, or unless I'm just doing something wrong here.
$1,000 steps and 1,000 more. The hell?
Not very impressive.
There's Arvac again. Fuck you keep teleporting for? Alright, we're gonna get past this wall right here.
Mother!
Maker. It can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him, to make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
Bitch!
No, you don't.
You, come forward. I would speak with you.
So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you'd travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down.
This is no ruse. I want to keep her safe.
Coming from one who murders vampires as a trade, I find it hard to believe your intentions are noble. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you.
That's why I'm here for the Elder Scroll.
You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Auriel and his arcane weapon, Auriel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon.
How does Serana fit in?
Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
Serana underwent this ritual willingly?
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that.
Cold Harbor?
It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal. His place in oblivion.
The tyranny of the sun requires Serana's blood?
Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible.
Are you saying Harkon means to kill her?
If Harkon obtained Auriel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires.
I would never allow that to happen.
And how exactly do you plan on stopping him?
I'll kill Harkon.
If you believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I originally suspected. Don't you think I weighed that option before I enacted my plans?
And Serana's opinion in this?
You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed.
Serana believes in me, why won't you?
Serana? This stranger aligns herself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to her.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known her than you've done in centuries.
How dare you!
I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Oh, Serana, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So, to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about? You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different. But in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again, but I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
I'm sorry, Serana. I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can.
Do you have the Elder Scroll with you?
Yes. I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
What do we need to do?
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down.
We'll return soon.
One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat.
Why haven't you pursued the prophecy?
Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish, and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition.
What sort of attention?
If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated.
So you prefer living in the shadows?
I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future.
How did you become imprisoned here?
When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place.
What was the bargain?
I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they craved. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
They tricked you.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins.
You became trapped.
Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach.
You've been imprisoned here for all this time?
Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
Alright, let's go fuck some shit up. First one is kill the Boneyard Keep. Where'd you come from?
Good night.
Alright, that's one of them.
Are you alright?
Where's that crystal up there? Hold on. What do we have here? Oh shit, that shit's fucking taking my health. Lord, that lightning is hitting like a motherfucker. Dragon bones.
What am I doing here? I don't belong.
I gotta get across here. Oh, I gotta go around actually. Holy shit. Stop running.
My sword is for justice.
What the fuck? Stop motherfucking running. What the hell are they doing right here? Oh, Armac Skull. Got him. Alright, I keep moving this way. Fuck, this shit just take me. The hell?
Bruce?
See you, bud.
Get back here.
Ouch. So much for that guy. I don't even want to know where he landed. Alright, next spot. Dude, we gotta fucking run. No, it's not that far. We gonna run, baby.
I fearlessly charge the enemy.
All right, let's do this. That's enough out of you.
Is there no end to this nightmare?
What do you want?
What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions?
Opus, what do you mean?
What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I don't have time for this.
And you think I... Damn it, how could I be so foolish?
Yeah, I'm not gonna find your pages, pal. Sorry. Maybe another time. The fuck going on here? Alright, guess that's not teleporting me.
Teamwork right there.
Done and done. I knew I had
Won't end well
something.
for you. to be trifled with.
Alright, that's all of them. Alright, I'm gonna go back to Valeria. Oh, we do need to return the skull before I do anything. Where do I return the skull? Where did I come in? I think I came in right there. Gonna find homeboy.
I wonder if my family misses me. I wonder if they're still alive. How much time has passed?
Oh, I think it's back there. I think. No?
Is there no end to this nightmare?
Where the fuck did that guy go? I would have swore he was in this area. He's all the way out here. See? I just saw 2 markers on my... Wait, he's way out here. Looks like I passed by him. The fuck?
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
Are you able to give us the scroll now?
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
I hear something. It's Durnevere. He's...
Is that?
Ashes to ashes.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
What makes you say that?
Volumes written on Durnevere alleged that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless...
Go on.
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself.
How long will that take?
Minutes, hours, years. I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way. Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know.
Can you help get my soul back?
So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you.
Good. I could use all the help I can get.
Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the Soul Cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored.
Any idea where it could be?
There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Could be your last chance.
You're staying here?
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition.
We could use your help in Tamriel.
As much as it pains me to send you and Serana back alone, I can't take the risk. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left. Did you have anything to ask before you depart? Farewell. Remember, Harkon's not to be trusted.
So, how are you holding up? It's not the first time I've partially soul-trapped a creature, but I never tried it on a mortal. Really? What a relief. I thought it would take its toll on you. To be honest, I thought turning you into a vampire was the better option, but this worked out better than I thought. No, that's not what I meant. I would never want this for you. I mean, as advantageous as it is, sometimes the price isn't worth it. I guess it depends on the individual. Well, I learned to appreciate it, so yes. But I also realized that if something lasts too much, it ends up deteriorating. Just look at how my family ended up. Even our friendship would end up falling apart if we both lived forever. I don't know. Maybe that's why part of me was hoping you'd agree to become a vampire. But that was selfish. Nobody should make a choice of this magnitude for you. I should just cherish whatever time we have together. Well, You're the first true friend I ever had. I never had anyone to open up to, or just talk about normal stuff and have fun. It feels nice.
What the fuck
Thank
is
you.
she doing?
Yeah, although maybe this isn't the best place to talk about this. Let's get going.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death.
Didn't you try to kill me?
The hostility was necessary. I was bound to an oath.
Why are we speaking?
I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rendered the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue.
I found you equally worthy.
Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What kind of a favor?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more.
How could I help?
I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum.
Just call your name in Tamriel? That's it?
Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Why do you call me Quinarin?
In my language, the Quinarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
Fellow Dova? I am not a dragon.
Forgive me. My instinct was to grant you this title. I am uncertain why. Perhaps one day it will become clear to both of us.
How did you end up in the Soul Cairn?
You know what's cool? If you do the main storyline
There
first,
was a time
and then you
when
come
I
and do this
called
DLC
Tamriel
quest,
my home.
Because your character's
But
called
those
Dova King, and
days
if you
have
take out the
long
main
since
quest dragon, which is
passed.
Alduin, the World Eater,
The Dova roamed
the dialogue is
skies,
different on this part of the
vying
DLC.
for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately
because what he just said, he was like, "Oh, I'm not
battles.
sure why I called you that, or why I assumed you were."
Were you a part of all that?
But originally, if you beat the main
I
storyline
was.
first before this
But
part of the
unlike
DLC,
some
he
of
says,
my
"Oh,
brethren,
well, I call you
I
Dova
sought
King
solutions
because I heard that you
outside
killed
the norm
Alduin, the World
in
Eater."
order to maintain my superiority.
That's pretty cool. How there's like different
I
terms that you can
began
do in
to
here.
explore what the Dova
depending on what you do
call
first.
Elok Gillan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy.
So you sought the Soul Cairn for answers.
The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica.
They didn't tell you she was immortal.
I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul.
Is that why you're free now?
Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
Alright, we out of this motherfucker. I think that's so cool how, since I didn't do any of the main DLC yet, my character technically doesn't know that I'm Dragonborn. So like his dialogue changed depending on what I do first. Pretty fucking cool, eh? Complete beyond death. Let's go. And we out of there, motherfucker.
So, what do you want to talk about?
You okay?
Yeah. I just wanted to ask you something. About your childhood. What was it like?
God damn. Sorry I feel comfortable talking about it right now. I barely had a childhood. I grew up during the Great War. My family was poor, but we were happy. I was noble just like you. Lonely. I had to survive on my own from a very young age. Sheesh. Tough. I lost too many people too soon. It was depressing. I felt unwanted. I was fortunate. My family loved me and wanted to support me. Lonely. I had to survive on my own from a very young age.
It must have been hard. I can hardly call that a childhood. You must have been forced to grow up fast, did you?
Why did you ask?
Well, it's something I was hoping we could talk about. Do you mind?
Sure, what's wrong?
Well, when you brought me back home, I asked my father if my stuff was still there. Surprisingly, he hadn't discarded it like he did with my mother's. Among other things, I found a small portrait of a little girl embracing a dog. I thought it had been misplaced. So I started asking some of the castle staff if it was theirs, until one of them pointed out that the girl looked just like me. And he was right. That girl was me, and I had a dog.
So what's the big deal? Everyone can have pets. Okay.
Yeah, and everyone remembers them even long after they pass away. But I had no idea. I don't even remember having a dog. And that's not all. I also had a tray containing 20 dissected specimens of butterflies. I don't remember ever collecting them. There was so much stuff there, and none of that seemed familiar.
So it bothers you that you don't remember your childhood?
Exactly. I feel like I've lost a fragment of my identity. Even if I moved on from those things, I should still remember that they were a part of my life.
Maybe you forgot because you simply have no one to share these things with.
You think so? I'm not so sure. The more I think about it, the more I believe that the passage of time is weighing on me, you know? I'm just wondering if that's what happened to my father, and he just stopped caring for the past. What if I end up doing what he did? I know, but for how long? You don't know what he was like when I was younger. It's true he was distant, but deep down he cared about me. Now he's willing to kill me to achieve his goals. How long will I be me until my identity erodes like his did?
About how long you live, but whether or not you forget who you are.
Right, sorry. You're right. I can't live in fear of what I may become just because it happened to my father. No, it didn't happen. He chose this, and I won't follow in his footsteps. Thank you for helping me realize it.
I'm here if you ever need to talk about it, okay?
I know you are. Thank you.
Alright, time to get the fuck out of here. Where's the balcony at? Here it is. So we're gonna take this motherfucking balcony, we're gonna fast travel. Since we got both of the Elder Scrolls now. Could just jump off into the water. Could do that. We could just swim. Could just swim. Where is my home? Markarth. Where's Markarth at? Walkreath. Oh, where the fuck is it at? There it is. Why'd it say it was locked? This is my house. The hell? That was weird. Alright guys, and we will continue our stream and gameplay very soon. See you guys later. Hope